Hey everyone, I've been looking around for another iPhone, or actually phone, could be Android or iPhone app that you can use to record audio instead of the camera app, because the camera app records the video as well, and that's kind of, it's wasteful to have to be transferring all that data and dealing with it. So I did find something that I think is really cool, and it's called Dolby On. It's the one, that little guy, it's really hard to do this backwards, that little orange guy. And it's actually really good because Dolby, first of all, is like a theatrical sound company. And when it records, it doesn't necessarily just record, it actually applies some processing that Dolby came up with to make I guess a better sounding recording. So, this is all for lack of having professional recording equipment. So nothing you do with the phone is going to be of that quality, but I think this can really be helpful. So like I was saying, what it does is it actually applies some processing to the recording, which makes the phone sound better. It kind of does some coloration of the sound. But again, I think it's for the better. So, all right, so I just opened up the app, and this is what it looks like. It's really simple. And watch what you do. You just actually press this little button here. Okay, you'll notice it did that countdown where it was actually measuring the ambience in the room, which is going to allow us to reduce some of the ambient noise of the room in the recording. That's one of the processes that Dolby applies to the recording. Okay, so now I just recorded a little bit, and I'm going to press stop. And you'll see it just pops up right up there, and you can continue to record. But I'm going to just go right to this. It's so hard to find it when you're backwards. Now my screen just went dark. Okay. And sorry about the nuclear winter. And I'm going to try to angle this. Maybe I should just point it this way. Okay. If you just tap on this, I'm going to turn around to it. All right, so I tapped on the icon, and you'll notice it did that countdown where it was actually measuring the ambience in the room, which is going to allow so you're not really hearing it play back so well, but actually it does sound quite good. So if we take a look at this, all right, this is where the important thing is. You have this thing called Tools, and if you open it up, there is something called Style, Noise Reduction, Tone, Boost, and Trim. So you can actually edit it, but I wouldn't worry about that. But Style is kind of interesting. It essentially has like some different, it's kind of like processing that it does. You could choose off. I wouldn't choose that because it really does help. Either standard and natural probably is what's going to work the best. I've been just going with standard because it does sort of brighten the sound a little bit, makes it sound a little bit more like a quality microphone. Then the other one that's important to know about is noise reduction. And you can actually, this is so hard to do this way, tap and adjust the level of noise reduction you have. And play around with it, because you can really get quite a lot of noise reduction, and it does maybe artifact a little bit, so I wouldn't go too far on it. But it's kind of a good way to pre-process your sounds before you send them over. So like, let's say I wanted to really do a lot of noise reduction on this. So I could click that, and I just click that little arrow there, or the little check mark. And then I'm going to click Done to take us out of Tools. I'm getting better at this, but still it's not that great. There we go. Okay, and so now we have the sound that was processed. The ambient noise of the room in the recording. That's one of the problems with the additional noise reduction added. So then you can easily send it to your, sorry, and I'm doing this on an iPhone. I know it's compatible with Android, but it might be a little bit different. But I just clicked on the little upload icon that was at the bottom, that guy right there. And if you want to use AirDrop, you could send it to your photos and then bring it over from photos, but I've been using AirDrop, so I just click on, it says More Audio Applications, and it exports the audio, and it puts you in the little export window that iPhone has, and then you can just click the AirDrop button if you have it set up with your computer, and it'll send it to your computer. So I suggest you try this out. I think I would probably use this. I think it's going to be great for recording your ADR. for if you're doing any for your scenes, because it just makes it sound like a better microphone than it is. The one thing you will have to do, however, is make sure you're in a space that is kind of like right now. This is very live space. It's like hardwood floors and there's like plaster walls and wood everywhere. So my voice sounds very resonant, and it's probably not what you want for most ADR scenes. So I would, if you could get some foam or hang a blanket or do something to deaden the sound, that would help a lot. And play around, either record directly into the phone using the microphone on the phone, or try with your earbuds. Earbuds are actually going to be better. Mine is plugged into the computer as I speak with you right now, so I didn't really use it with this, but I think the earbuds recording is going to sound a little tighter, less of the ambient space than this. Anyway, so just an option for you to try. Everybody, please check in with me if you're having any questions or issues. Hang in there and stay well. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Hey everyone, one more thing. So I'm going to try to position this. You want to make sure that you turn this setting on. There we go. Cool. Lossless audio. Record uncompressed 48, 24-bit WAV files. So make sure that's on. Its default is to be off, so you want to go into settings and make sure that's on before you start recording. This is me recording with the camera app on my iPhone using the earbuds. Now I'm recording with the Dolby On app using the earbuds microphone. This is me recording with the camera app on the iPhone using the built-in microphone in the camera. Now I'm recording using the Dolby On app with the microphone built into the iPhone.